Episode 6 of the Egypt playthrough. We are the 15th most populated country in the world. We do have, there's a lot of countries with a lot of 100% stability, but we're up there. If you missed the last episode, we are getting our solar power. We have renewable generation factor. That's a fun mechanic. Do that. Research. What do we do next? Finish up our internet. Continue on with our robotics. The robotics gives you, like factory output, growth, efficiency, and reduces the workforce, and eventually leads to a project which leads to the high cost doctrine. Huge cost to your military. Yeah, that's crazy. But the efficiency growth in this mod is crazy. You get up to like 140, 160% efficiency. And how they do the concentrated and the dispersed industry in this mod is they give you the MIO. I'm sure this is in the base game too. I'm not sure. I don't play the base game anymore. Pretty boring. They give you the MIO of, I'll show you real quick, sorry. Who is this from? Samoa? I don't care. Assembly line optimizers. Your efficiency gain is plus 30%, but you lose minus 5% cap, which is not a huge deal. Because I'm going to be switching my factories around quite a bit, just because I'm going to be making different variants. Like I'm going to be making a slower, less costly engine for my infantry template. Like for my armor, that's going to be my infantry template. I'm going to make a faster variant for my armor that's going to be in my armored template, and so on with that. The other variants I'm going to make, I don't think so. I think that's just for my armor. For my plane, they're going to be multi-role fighters, and that's all I'm going to make for at least another decade and plus a couple of years for sure. Finally starting the renewable energy here. Finishing up with some more oil. I can't get more oil here. Okay, anywhere else? Get 2 oil here. Okay, we'll do that. I think that's worth it. I'm just gonna get the 2 in for 1 oil. It's a good trade. And finally starting my Civ snowball in Cairo. I'm gonna wait until I get this tour. This is the episode of tourism. We're going to get 3 more civs here, plus 10% construction speed, some more tax revenue and net migration factor, which I don't even need, but the tax revenue would help. Office sector tax revenue multiplier plus 10. We like that. And more tax revenue multiplier here. And my small and medium business owners are living large here with these huge bonuses that I get from them being happy. Yeah, if any pop-up comes up from now on, I'll just call them the Islamic radicals. And I'm going to add cuts from now on because there's just so much time in between and not much to talk about. I'm going to go 5 speed now. Is everything set? We're in the green. Do have to start raids on the Christians, but I want to get down to negligible corruption before I do that. Start rolling with that. And I'm going to boost conservatism to the max that I can. Through roleplay reasons, ways at least, for this mechanic. Go slow. Propose cutting Christian rights. That's what we think too. Get them out of here. Oh, look at this. Startups are booming. A record-breaking number of new companies have been recently founded in the country. This has created many jobs and is positively affecting our economy. The economy is booming and we are thriving under the record number of startups. Let's go. Now we have a 2-point, that should change. What? Should update to 3.6 productivity now. Any other focuses I want first before, yeah. Don't need this factory output, but it's 35 days into a month. Could do the evergreen. No, I need a. I'm going to do one of the telecoms and then go into Shining Pyramids, I think. No, this will make them even happier. So I'll do this first, and then we're going to go into our telecoms. We're going to get our network infrastructure up, and at the end of it, we do get 2 office sectors, which will help to boost the funding of this $45 billion project and this I don't know, $75 billion project. So another, I'm going to be over $1 trillion in debt. My GDP is almost $1 trillion. So it'll average out with my productivity going up. You have to work for us to prosper. So China's doing the forced labor camps for the Muslims. We're going to condemn this practice, as we should. And then we're going to continue to go down here. Yeah, one more thing I am starting. I finished the self-propelled artillery and the howitzer, but I want to get the upgrade here. And I want to get the upgrade here, my chassis, my truck chassis. I only have, yeah, it's minus 80% hardness, which is good for me. But, you know, better breakthrough. Be like... Focus, okay. I could go right into making the self-propelled artillery without the bonuses, but I mean, if you look at my industry here, what am I going to make it with? I mean, there is focuses here that gives me 4 mills. Where is it? 1, 2, 3, 4 mills, and then the 5th mill here in this focus. But we're not going to switch for another at least 5 years. So I really want to get my industry set. I am $3 trillion in the green for my budget weekly, but this is going to cost $100 billion or more, somewhere around $100 billion. Yeah, around $100 billion to fund that. So that's going to eat that away. So I'm not too worried. I might go down 1 on my corp tax. Okay, we had $50 billion in the bank. 1 down on my corp tax, back to where we were before. Trade and agency finally, which we'll do. General Intelligence Service Mukhabarat. And this is called down here. I don't know why I couldn't pronounce it before. Halib, I think. Yeah. Okay, the problem is I'm only on a 1% quarterly GDP growth rate, which is alarmingly bad. So I do want to finish the... I gotta get tourism police first. Shit. I might have made myself go into the... I lost economic boom? Shit. Yeah, that makes sense. I must have missed that. I'm gonna get tourism police. I did do 2 network infrastructure. I'm going so fast now, I'm just kidding. We'll do this little cipher. We're going to be stealing a lot of ciphers from a lot of people. To help with our research, our civilian tech, our Air Force, our Navy eventually, stuff like that. This is the tree for my agencies. I want to get the suicide pills up as much as I can. Get overseas recruitment centers, agent slots, train up my agents a little bit. Just spreading them around, micromanaging that, and then get still blueprint effectiveness. And then before I switch, I gotta make sure I get my counterintelligence up and my encryption up. They don't mess with me too much while I'm in here. While I'm turning over to the Solofists. Okay, I am back up to economic boom. That was fast. Renewable energy infrastructure construction. Wow, so my solar panels construct faster. And it's weird, like I said previous episode, this will shift around due to the weather, what I actually generate. So I got to over generate. I'm in the green on my barrels. I got 1.3k barrels a day. It's cool I get this MIO, Arab American vehicles for my utility vehicles, so I get like Humvees and shit, which is pretty neat. So now I have an excess of PP, so I'm gonna finally do this ag system mechanic and make changes and increase the cash crops by 22%. So we'll do that, and it's going to, yeah, it's being allocated. That'll boost my annual harvest, not by a lot, but it's cool to use the mechanic at least once. I need to raise the, oh, it's already at 95%. Yeah, that's crazy. I'll just bank that up a little bit. We finally have the Muslim radicals here gaining power, but I think it's bugged. The El Noor party never gains power. I have to boost them manually, and it never is going to get to the point where they're going to become in power. So I can't even do that focus tree. It's like locked out. So it wasn't even my play style. It's just locked out here. But I am boosting this up as much as I can, discouraging them. I can do again, which I need to do. I started to, yeah, raids on the Christians, and any pop-up that comes up, I'm siding with the Salafists. I need to turn on the automatic repayment system. It's that, yeah, it's enabled now. So it'll take 20% of my surplus and put it towards my debt. We're still in the same 2.8. We are a police state now, a police state. So that's fits in line with what we're doing here. We're completely turning on the administration from the inside out, or at least part of the administration. But as our literacy rate increases, the less money we're going to make from what I just did here. Eventually, this is going to completely disappear when this literacy rate gets to 100%. I'm not going to increase the primary spending on education. I should, to be honest. Yeah, I'm going to have to do this, I think. Is it really necessary? 5% research speed, 1 stability. No, I'm not going to do that. I want to bank up more, take more of the debt away, because it might not matter too much now, but it will in the future for sure. Definitely will. I'm going to keep doing the... Yeah, I'm going to keep doing the civ focuses, just to make sure I stay in economic boom. My GDP growth rate's at 2.8. 2.8% is healthy, but I'm not even building the civs yet. I'm almost to that point, but I'm not quite there yet. I'm probably going to go down on my corporate tax rate, at least one more, just to snowball a little bit harder. Gets to a point where it's not going to be beneficial. You hold on to that surplus and just put this down. I need to start making civs so I can make mills. I'm going to get the 5 mills soon. This will be done in 100... Oh shit, only 200 days until this is done. Yeah, I need to start making my my actual military now. So when this focus is done, I think I'm going to start getting my mills. How long is it going to take me here? 1 month. Oh, I need more manpower. Okay. We'll pump out these utility vehicles. I'm going to use them for garrisoning my puppets to help reduce their autonomy. And I'm researching them anyway, so it makes sense. They're not just cheesing. I'm going to pump these out. And yeah. When training, it's getting up there. So we'll do like 25. No, going up on my pills here. I already went through this. I have my first agent. Cool, but I'm going to wait until I get more agent detection chance offset, because I want to keep this girl because she's got safe cracker and scientist. She's got double effectiveness. Yeah, she's going to be really useful. Very valuable. Bye. We have one slum left. Very cool. So now I made a whole extra $5 million from that whole thing. All that political power out was a waste, but it's still cool to try it out. The last slum, down to $1 trillion in additional expenses for my broken economy. And where's my national idea here? Broken economy. I don't even see it anymore. I have so many national ideas. It's crazy. Yeah, here it is. So I still have 10% tax cost factor from that, which is ideal for sure. I'm gonna go one down on my corp tax rate, and when that slum's done, I'll really start pumping this up. Once this final oil is complete down here. Go 2 for one more oil. I'm gonna take it because that's the last oil I'm gonna get. So I'll take it actually. I'm gonna give them $4 billion. That's pennies at this point. Interest rates at 7.7%. I want to get that down to like 4. You know, probably just hover there the entire time while we're rolling through here, and even rise to like 6 probably. And we'll get down to again 4 again, and we'll go for Iran. See what their navy's. Yeah, navy's nothing. We don't gotta worry about that. We have a research slot. We had that for a little bit, then I missed out on that. Yeah. Once this gets up to 20,000 GDP per capita, I'm not sure if they ask for more stuff. I know at 30,000 they will. For now, we're at surplus on defense, police, and education. Korea DPR wants to expand trade with us. Sure, North Korea. We'll do that with you. I completely forgot. I should at least do one of this infrastructure where there's not any. That's right there. Well, the one here. And the high infrastructure, I will do another one. I'm gonna hold off on the rest of this stuff until I do that. While that's going, I think I'll go one more civ, and then the tax revenue multiplier, 2.5%. These focuses are so long here, though. 70 days, 70 days. My self-propelled's gonna be ready in 120 days. Yeah, this is the last civ. I shouldn't even done this one, to be honest. I should have just gone straight into starting to get my mills. That's all right. A mistake on my end. This focus, Egyptian military exercises. It's gonna replace our heavily outdated army with outdated army and all the way down to network-centric warfare eventually. But I gotta get these mills. 20 days until my self-propelled artillery is ready, and I'll save that template for next time. But I do want to talk about real quick this focus, this doctrine tree this way. It gives me max training time a lot, 15%, 35% training time, but it gives me a starting logistics and planning +1. And max army size +2, so 18 divisions for a general. And this will give me the starting level of new army leaders +1, and their leadership bonuses +5. I can get level 5 generals just pumping out constantly once I have the command power. And I'll get more recovery rates, so that's cool. As far as... So Iraq, it was a civil war with Iraq, and I don't have any tension, so I can't send an intervention force, and the only thing I can really send that's any good is this attack helicopter division. But the Western outlooks have taken Iraq, and Iran just launched a missile strike on the Western outlook Iraq, which is pretty funny. I'll save the rest for next time. My research slot, I'm going to go all the way down on my factory output, down to dockyard output, and minus 15% health costs with some productivity at the end, and 30% population, which is really good. I want to get down to this minus 10% lack of resources penalty, because I'm going to be lacking a little bit on my self-propelled, and I can cancel it out with this lack of resources penalty minus 10%, which is not even that big, but it's something. More research speed's always nice, and that's about it. Probably not that worth it, but I want to get this resource gain efficiency, the last bonus I have. I got 3 times bonus here, so I'll get this. I'll go from there, and I will see you in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Bye.